Today I'm going to make a mango cream pie. I wanted to use a graham cracker crust, but I can't find any around here, so I'm going to have to make a crust. Now, I did make this pie a couple days ago, and I used these. There's some oatmeal chocolate cookies with some nuts in them. It was pretty good, but I got a request to use these, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. Manzana and canela, I don't know. That shows how bad my Spanish is. Anyway, they're made by Quaker. They've got oatmeal. They've got some other good stuff in them. And we're going to break these up and use them as our crust. Alright, now we're going to put these in here. Well, they didn't break them up too much. Start putting them in here about 3 or 4 at a time. Then we're going to grind them up. We're not going to go completely fine with these, but we'll do a pretty good job of grinding them up. Anyway, I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, so now here's what we got for our cookie crumbs. If you find any big pieces in there, just go ahead and eat those. Now I'm going to put a little sugar in here. Yeah, they're already sweet, but I want them a little more sweet. About a tablespoon of sugar. That'll be enough. I've got about 3 tablespoons of melted butter. We're going to mix this up. I want to do a good job of mixing this up. This will take a little bit of time, just get it all mixed good. Now our mixture's the butter's all incorporated and spread around. All the cookie crumb has some butter on it. We're going to take a pie pan. Spread this around. Well, be sure you got some around the edges. Now let's mash this in. Push some up around the edges. Make sure we don't have any holes. Now we're going to put this in an oven at 350 degrees for about 5 minutes. In the pan I have 1/3 cup of lime juice. And I got it heating up. And here I got 1 package of unflavored gelatin. It's the powdered kind. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dissolve this gelatin in the lime juice. Oh, my pie crust is done. I let it go a little too long, so it's a little darker than I want, but we're not going to worry about that. We'll be okay. Now let's turn this temperature down on low. Give this gelatin time to dissolve. Our gelatin's about dissolved all the way. It takes about 2 minutes at low temperature. Don't crank it up trying to do it faster. It just takes a little time. Now let's turn the heat off. I've got 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Stir this in. I've got 3 mangoes. I've got one that's a little bit firm, and I got 2 that are really ripe. The 2 that are really ripe, I'm going to blend up and put them into my filling. And the other one I'm going to leave in, I want to dice it up into big pieces. And then I'm going to put that in the bottom of the pie before I put the filling on. Anyway, let me get started dicing this up and getting these ready. I'll show you what I'm going to do here in a minute. Now for the one that I chunked up in the bottom, that I'm going to put in the bottom of the pie, I want to put 1 spoonful of sugar, 1 tablespoon. A little bit of water. It's probably about 2 tablespoons. Juice of 1 lime. None of the seeds. We'll give this a good mix. Now we're going to take the big chunk and we're going to cook this for just a couple of minutes. Soften the mango up a little. Now this mango was kind of soft already, so I don't really have to cook it down. In fact, I don't want to cook it very much at all, but I do want to cook it just a little bit in the simple syrup and lime juice to make sure it doesn't turn brown. Anyway, I think we're done there. That was about 2 minutes. Now, turn this off. And I'm going to take mango, spread it on our crust. Then this juice that's left in here, I'm going to put it in here with our cream. We'll spread this mango out. So let's start pureeing the 2 mangoes that we're going to put into the cream. And it's pretty simple. We're just going to puree them up. We'll put them in the cream. Now I've got to do this other one. See a couple of pieces that, no? Okay. Now we'll give this a good mix. Now that our cream and mango is all mixed up, we're going to pour it in here. Spread it out. Give it a couple shakes. Then we'll stick it in the refrigerator for a few hours and let it set up. It'd be better if you let it sit overnight. That would be better.